Hello, YouTube! So here we have it, my first official weigh-in check-in Wednesday. This is week one of the Get Healthy plan that we're working on right now. So let's talk about how it's going and what we're doing right now. First off, did a great job with sticking with my plan for the most part. Didn't have any sodas, no candy, no cookies, no chips, no cakes, no fun. Well, I had fun, but no, not with food anyhow. No added sugar in anything that I'm eating. I'm basically keeping to protein and fat-rich foods without any added junk or carbs. Days 3 through 5, I had a killer case of the keto flu. I didn't want to function. I didn't want to move. My head was killing me. My stomach was bugging me. All I wanted to do is lay around and feel sorry for myself and ask myself why the heck I did this to myself. But I just soldiered through it. I did a good job, did the things I was supposed to do. I rocked my water and my ibuprofen and it went away, and now I'm feeling really, really good. This is day 8 for me. I started my diet plan a little bit earlier than the actual start of this component of things because I had no way to weigh in. We had got a lot of snow here in Cincinnati, a ton of snow. So, it was hard to get started the way I wanted to, but we made it work. That's what we always do around here. Now, the only real issue I had this week with compliance on the diet side was a really dumb move on my part. And let me tell you, if you're trying to lose weight or if you're just trying to get healthy and you're on a very particular plan where you're tracking your macros, pay attention to your nutrition labels. Don't look at something, assume, hey, that's just meat, it should be fine, and grab it. So, confession time, I am a seafood fanatic. And Kroger has these little pre-made trays of, shrimp, and they had some trays of imitation crab. Okay, cool. I love crab. I love imitation crab. Let's go! It looked great, so I grabbed one because it had about 3 meals worth of crab sticks in it. It's like, okay, cool. I'll have this for lunch when I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to cook anything. Golden, right? Now, what I didn't realize at the time is that real crab is all protein, right? So imitation crab has a lot of carb filler to give it that texture of crab. It's particularly compared to regular crab meat. Regular crab meat, no carbs. Imitation crab meat, about 13 carbs per serving. Now, I didn't catch this the first few days because I wasn't yet tracking my calories. I realized it when I started using my FitnessPal to track my calories, and that's when I saw my carb counts were way off, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I looked through my menu, and there it is. It's the stupid crab meat. It's gotta go. Now, as a side note, because I know some people are really big on calorie counting, I'm not. I don't track my calories to stay under a certain line. I track them to make sure I'm eating enough, because when I go keto, after the first couple of days, I tend to end up on the really low side of where I should be for calories because there's a certain appetite suppressant quality if you're doing keto the right way and getting your fats in. And that's where I was. That's where I always find myself. So I track my calories to make sure towards the end of the day I've eaten at least enough to keep me out of starvation mode. I won't let myself drop below 1,200 calories. I never go above 1,400, but that's pretty natural for me when I'm on keto. But I don't want to drop below 1,200. I don't want my body to start holding on to my reserves instead of just letting it go. So essentially, my diet's a modified carnivore diet. I'll go more into this in future videos, but I'm not taking any pills or potions. I'm not doing any of the lunatic, lose weight now, lose 30 pounds in 30 days, blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing any supplements like that, nor am I drinking any shakes, any drinks, any craziness or anything like that. I mean, the only thing that I am taking right now is a green supplement. I'm taking Grunes. If you've been anywhere on YouTube, TikTok, any of the major social media venues, you've probably seen an ad for these little bitty greens gummy bears called Grunes. Now, They're basically a green supplement in gummy form instead of that powder that you have to mix with water like AG1 or whatnot. Okay, you can get them in regular or sugar-free form, and I'm taking the sugar-free version. Now, in the interest of fairness, both the regular version and the sugar-free version both have the same carb count, but I'm trying to avoid the sugar. Now, from what I hear, the regular version is really super tasty. I've been told it tastes kind of like a strawberry fruit roll-up. Now the sugar-free ones that I'm eating aren't quite as tasty. I like them. Joel tried one and he's like, no, no thank you. But they're still pretty good to me. I can eat them, and to me it's almost like a treat. It's the closest thing to candy that I'm having right now. So they're like, AG1 powders. They don't have the mess, the hassle of drink with powder. And plus, most of the green drinks that are on the market right now are flavored with pineapple extract, which I'm super allergic to. So I wanted a greens powder because there are a lot of health benefits, particularly when you're going keto and eating really low carb. Uh, so I saw these advertised. I'm like, it's a little pricey, but I'm going to give it a try. And I got it, and they've really actually been super helpful already. They're really helping with my digestion and all the other issues that can come in when you go from a regular diet, the everyday diet, to a keto diet. So they've been very helpful in that regard. Now, it's important to note this is a teeny tiny YouTube channel. This is not a sponsored post, but I will have an affiliate link in my description if you have any interest and you want to check them out. There might be a small discount. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Now, where I really bombed this week was exercise. I completely missed the mark this week. The majority of the week was absorbed by the whole snowstorms we had. We had a big snowstorm where we got about 8 inches, and then we had another one right on the heels of it that dumped another 4. And Cincinnati's great about clearing the main roads. They're not so great about clearing city streets. So I've been stuck at home. Don't really have any exercise equipment because, we're staying in an Airbnb. So we kind of get what we get in that regard. Eventually, when I'm in slightly better shape, I'll probably start looking into YouTube videos for, home workouts or whatnot when I'm in a situation like this. But right now, I'm so early in, I don't want to hurt myself. So, that's the thing. Going forward, me hitting that gym every day is going to be a focus. I researched our next 2 planned stops because we travel a lot, and both of them have my gym there, so I don't have to transition from one gym to another. So, yay! All right. Now, getting back to that, remembering from last week when we first discussed this getting healthy plan. I wasn't able to get a weigh in at the very start due to all the snowstorms we've been dealing with here in Cincinnati. I estimated that I was somewhere between 200 and 210, and based on my weigh in this week, I was right on the money. You're going to lose some water weight in week 1, and I really didn't want to worry about tracking that. So not having that perfect, oh my God, this was my starting weight, is not really that important to me. I'm going to consider my weigh-in today to be my start weight because I'm going to start losing weight that's not just water from this point forward anyway. Now here are my chicken pictures for week 1. Yep, that's my starting point. It's a little rough, not gonna lie. I'm not happy about where I've put myself, but this is all about getting better and moving forward and getting past where we were and getting to where we want to be. So now I know this is what you've all been waiting for. So what is my official starting weight? Drum roll, please. 199 pounds. Da 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 da. So yeah, got a long way to go. My initial goal was 145, so that's 54 pounds. We'll see where I am when I hit that mark and see how I feel and how I look. And I may go further and I may not. Healthy range for me is supposed to be between 117 and 145. So we'll see how that goes. First mini goal is to get out of obesity land and into overweight land. And I believe that target for me is 174-ish. So about 25 pounds. We'll get there. Now, these videos are going to be posted every week to help keep me on track and help keep me accountable. Please, please like, comment, subscribe. Help keep me motivated, guys. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.